Welcome to ORICtober. So what is ORICtober, I hear you ask? Well, the Oric is a computer from the early 80s, and as we're in the month of October, some folks on Twitter thought it'd be a good idea to celebrate the Oric. And for my part, what I'm going to do is some videos, demonstrate some programs, and really try and bring some examples of what the Oric was about during this upcoming month. And the reason I want to do that is because the Oric is the first computer I ever owned, and the display that you see here is actually being generated by that very same Oric. So I acquired an Oric in late 1983, and this is it. It still works great. It's still in reasonably good condition, and it changed my life. It started a lifelong obsession with computing, which turned into my choice of degree, and then ended up being my career, which is what I still do to this very day. And so it's really gone on a journey with me from child to, well, middle-aged man, and really had a big impact on my life. So a little bit about the Oric then. What I would like to just show you is that this is a chiclet keyboard. You can see it's like a calculator style keyboard, but really it's not as terrible as a ZX Spectrum, which is what the Oric was actually designed to go up against. It has 8 colors, a 40 by 28 text mode, and a 240 by 200 pixel high resolution mode, and also it has a decent sound chip. If I type on the screen zap, and this is pretty famous, a lot of people know about this, you hear this. So what that was is the sound generated by the AY38912 sound chip, which is the one that you would find in the MSX and also later on in the Atari. So it had quite good sound compared to the Spectrum. It ran on a 1 MHz 6502 CPU, which is the same CPU you would find in basically the Commodore 64, the VIC-20, the BBC-B, the Atari, and several other popular computers, in the US, the Apple II, for example. So that's a little bit about the Oric, but what I want to do is actually show what it's about. For me, the Oric was a period of amazing inspiration and learning, and so I want to show a little bit about using the Oric, enough of the facts and the history, I suppose. So that's what it's going to be about. I hope that you will learn something and maybe be inspired to look more into the Oric if you're not that familiar with it. And so therefore I declare that, for me anyway, ORICtober is open. Happy ORICtober.